What does it mean to survive? And what is the power of the survival instinct? These questions might seem simple on the surface, but when we delve deeper, we discover a profound truth about our very nature. Survival. It's a word that often brings to mind images of rugged explorers braving harsh terrains, or perhaps of animals in the wild, fighting tooth and nail for their existence. But survival extends far beyond the physical realm. It also encompasses the mental and emotional aspects of our lives. Think about it. Have you ever been faced with a challenge so daunting you weren't sure if you could overcome it? A goal so grand you doubted your ability to reach it? In moments like these, the survival instinct kicks in. It's that inner drive, that raw determination, which pushes you to keep going, to strive, to endure, regardless of the circumstances. This instinct is not about merely scraping by. No, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. It's about harnessing the power of resilience and tenacity to not just reach your goals, but to surpass them. It's about turning obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into comebacks. Whether it's the entrepreneur who, despite countless rejections, refuses to give up on their dream, or the athlete who, despite injury or defeat, continues to train and compete with unwavering resolve. Their actions are a testament to the power of the survival instinct, a testament to the human spirit. And yet this instinct is not reserved for the extraordinary among us. It resides within each and every one of us. It's a part of who we are, a part of our very DNA. It's what drives us to rise each morning, to face the day, to navigate the ups and downs of life. So, when you find yourself in the midst of challenge or in pursuit of a seemingly elusive goal, remember this. Your survival instinct is your secret weapon. It's your inner compass, guiding you towards your destination, no matter how stormy the journey. Survival is not just about weathering the storm, but about learning to dance in the rain. It's about embracing the struggle, the uncertainty, the discomfort, and using it as fuel to forge ahead. Because when it comes to survival, it's not the strongest or the most intelligent who prevail, but those who can best manage change. Now, let's delve into a tale of tenacity, a story of someone who utilized their inner instincts to reach their goals. Imagine a person, let's call them Alex. Alex was a dreamer, someone with grand ambitions and a vision of a better future. But the path to that future was fraught with challenges, pitfalls that threatened to derail the journey at every turn. Life was not a bed of roses for Alex, and the thorns of adversity seemed to prick at every step. But Alex was not one to be easily deterred. They understood that the journey to the top was never easy, that it demanded sacrifice and resilience, so they turned to their inner strength, their survival instincts, to navigate the rocky terrain. In the face of mounting challenges, Alex remained steadfast. They understood that the noise of the world, the naysayers and the doubters, was just that, noise. They tuned it out, focusing instead on their inner compass, their instinct that pointed them in the direction of their goals. The road was long and arduous. There were times when Alex tripped and fell, when the weight of the journey seemed too much to bear. But each time they picked themselves up, dusted off the dirt, and soldiered on. Their inner strength was their guiding light, their North Star. And in the end, Alex's tenacity paid off. They reached their goals, not because they were lucky or because they had an easy path, but because they had the strength to withstand the storm, to fight through the darkness, and reach for the light at the end of the tunnel. This is not just the story of Alex. This is a story that each one of us can relate to. We all have our own mountains to climb, our own battles to fight, but just like Alex, we too have an inner strength, a survival instinct that can guide us through the toughest of times. As you can see, inner strength and survival instincts can be powerful tools in achieving our goals. But how do we tap into this inner strength? The key lies in our focus. Now let's talk about focus, the unsung hero behind every success story. It's the spotlight in the theater of our minds, illuminating the path to our dreams while leaving distractions in the shadows. It's the compass that navigates us through the stormy seas of life, always pointing towards our true north. Imagine you're an archer. Your goal, quite literally, is to hit the bullseye. But the world around you is buzzing with distractions. The wind is howling, the crowd is cheering, your competitors are taking their shots. But do you let these distractions deter you? No. You draw your bow, eye on the target, mind locked in focus, and with a swift, purposeful motion, you let the arrow fly. It sails through the air and strikes dead center. Bullseye. You've just experienced the power of focus. The same principle applies to our lives. Our dreams, our ambitions, they are the bullseye. The distractions, they are the wind and the noise. And our focus? It's the unwavering gaze, the steady hand, the decisive release of the arrow. But remember, focus isn't just about ignoring what's happening around us. It's about choosing what deserves our attention. It's about recognizing the whispers of our true desires amidst the cacophony of societal expectations. It's about tuning into our inner voice, our survival instinct, and letting it guide us towards our goals. Let's take the example of a marathon runner. With every step, their body screams in protest, begging them to stop, to rest. But their focus isn't on the pain or the exhaustion. It's on the finish line, that sweet, glorious moment of achievement. They tap into their survival instinct, their primal urge to endure, to overcome. And with their focus locked on their goal, they push through, one step at a time, until they cross that finish line. In the grand scheme of things, our lives are the marathon. Our dreams are the finish line. Our focus, our unwavering, relentless focus, is what will get us there. So let's draw our bows, let's take our steps, let's lock our gaze on our goals, and let our focus fuel our journey. Remember, where focus goes, energy flows. Even with focus, the path to our goals can be riddled with challenges. So how do we push through? In life, we often find that the road to success isn't a straight line, but rather a winding path full of ups and downs, twists and turns. When we embark on the journey towards our goals, we must be aware that there will be obstacles along the way. But it's not the obstacles that define us, it's how we react to them. When we encounter a challenge, our initial reaction might be to view it as a setback. This is a natural response. However, we need to shift our perspective. We need to view these challenges not as stumbling blocks, but as stepping stones. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. So how do we do this? Well, first and foremost, we need to embrace resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's the capacity to keep going despite the odds. It's about getting back up every time we get knocked down. One way to build resilience is to maintain a positive mindset. Instead of focusing on the negative aspects of a situation, we should try to find the silver lining. We should remind ourselves of our strengths, our abilities, and the progress we've already made. This can help us stay motivated and keep moving forward. Another strategy is to practice patience. Achieving a goal takes time. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. We need to remind ourselves that it's okay to move at our own pace. It's okay to take breaks. What's important is that we keep pushing forward, no matter how slow the progress may seem. Lastly, we must remember the power of perseverance. Perseverance is about persisting in the face of adversity. It's about refusing to give up, no matter how tough the journey gets. It's about holding on to our dreams, even when the going gets tough. So, let's embrace the challenges. Let's see them as opportunities for growth. Let's stay resilient, maintain a positive mindset, practice patience, and persevere. Because in the end, it's not about how many times we fall, but about how many times we get back up. In the face of adversity, we find out who we truly are. So, what have we learned today about survival, strength, and reaching our goals? We've delved deep into the primal power of survival instincts, highlighting how this innate drive can fuel our journey to achieving our dreams. We've explored the narrative of strength, not just physical, but mental and emotional. Strength that stems from within, that buoys us against the tides of adversity and empowers us to keep moving forward. We've also underscored the significance of focus. Like a laser beam cutting through the distractions and background noise, focus keeps us aligned with our goals, making every step count. And finally, we've talked about resilience, about pushing through, about not just weathering the storm, but dancing in the rain. Survival, strength, focus, and resilience. These are the pillars on which our dreams are built, the tools that help us carve our path, and the compass that guides us to our finish line. Remember, the strength within you is greater than any obstacle in your way. Until next time, stay strong and focused on your goals.